Welcome to UCLA Anderson, and thank you for joining us. My name is Shannon Bell, and I'm the Executive Director of Admissions for the UCLA Anderson Executive MBA Programs. This webinar is designed to give you an overview of our Executive MBA program. While I do encourage you to watch the entire video, you can also utilize the timestamps in the YouTube description box if you prefer to jump to specific topics. Our website is also a great resource for information as well. After viewing the webinar, we invite you to meet with us, if you haven't already, through our virtual and on-campus events. This is an opportunity to ask questions and continue to learn more about the UCLA EMBA experience. Here at UCLA Anderson, we are a mission-driven school. The entire student experience has been engineered to create transformative leaders who will drive change in business throughout their careers. Our commitment is that we are delivering a program that develops leaders who are innovative, collaborative and inclusive, driven and purposeful, analytically adept, tech savvy, and possess strong business acumen. Over the course of the 22 months you're in the EMBA program, we will offer core classes, electives, and outside of the classroom experiences that will support your development in all of these areas. Before we dive into the details of the UCLA Anderson offering, I think no matter where you're at in your research, it's really important to ground you in the value of an MBA. These things that I'm sharing, I've heard from students over my 8 years working in this program and talking to thousands of prospects and hundreds of graduates. The number one common theme that our graduates leave our EMBA program with is feeling a huge increase in confidence. Confidence in their ability to lead, solve complex problems, and a comprehensive understanding of the different areas of business. This comes as a result of the coursework, your faculty, learning from your classmates, and from the work you'll do on yourself through our executive coaching program. You will work in teams of people from so many different industries and functions, developing meaningful relationships with people that you never may have crossed paths with before, if not for this program, and they can help you grow and even open doors for career opportunities that you are not even thinking of. Having an MBA from a globally recognized brand like UCLA absolutely differentiates in this competitive job market, especially when you're interviewing for executive level positions. Finally, an MBA is still shown to increase your earning potential as well. With all this being said, every individual has their own unique definition of return on investment for an MBA degree. I really encourage you to think about the type of ROI you're looking for in order to determine which program is right for you. Here is what one of our alumni ambassadors had to say about ROI. ROI comes from the relationships we built, the UCLA brand, lessons about leadership, management, and communication, the wisdom we developed from collaborating in our mini boards, and the experiences we gained from jumping into the unknown. It's a 2-year program with a lifetime of returns. While today's webinar is focused on the UCLA Executive MBA program, I do want you to be aware of all of our MBA programs so you can best determine which one is the right fit for you, the full-time, fully employed, or executive MBA. All of these programs have a similar core curriculum. The faculty are shared across all of them. They all offer electives for you to customize the degree, and ultimately students earn the same degree, a UCLA Anderson Master's of Business Administration. The primary difference between these programs are the class profile and the schedule. The full-time MBA program is for early career professionals with typically 2 to 8 years work experience. It is a 22-month program with classes Monday through Thursday during the day with no hybrid learning option. Our fully employed MBA is for early to mid-career professionals with typically 3 to 10 years work experience and under 5 years management. Students usually complete the program in 27 to 33 months, and the schedule is designed for working professionals with classes offered weeknights or weekends. Our Executive MBA program is for mid to senior career professionals with typically 8 to 20 plus years work experience and typically 5 to 12 plus years in management. It is a 22-month program with classes offered on the weekends to accommodate busy working professionals. If you're not sure which program is the best fit for you, we do welcome you to submit an Am I a Fit form on our Executive MBA homepage, and you can also set up a one-on-one phone call with us as well. Within our Executive MBA offering, we have two options. There's the UCLA Anderson Executive MBA, which is based in Los Angeles on our Westwood campus, and the UCLA NUS Global Executive MBA. This is a dual degree program in partnership with the National University of Singapore, where upon completion, you earn 2 MBA degrees, one from each university. We have a shared admissions team for both of these programs because the class profile is very similar. The UCLA EMBA is a cohort-based program where all students start together in August and graduate 22 months later in June. There are 2 schedule options to complete your required courses, bi-weekly or monthly. Bi-weekly students meet on campus every other weekend with classes Friday evenings and all day Saturday. Monthly students meet 1 weekend per month on campus, also the Friday evening and all day Saturday. These students do have on-demand videos and coursework they're required to do in between sessions to account for the reduced time on campus. The UCLA NUS program begins every year in May, and it is an accelerated 15-month program comprised of 6 in-country residentials. These sessions are typically 7 to 15 days in length, and during these in-country segments, classes are held all day, so you do need to take time off of work. In this particular webinar, we are going to focus on the LA-based UCLA Anderson Executive MBA program. However, if you are interested in learning more about UCLA and US, we encourage you to reach out to our team so we can share more information and help you determine which program is right for you. There are many outstanding and unparalleled features to the UCLA Executive MBA program that we will share in detail. But I want to highlight up front the key offerings that differentiate the UCLA EMBA program from other programs you may be researching. First, the makeup of our UCLA EMBA cohort gives you the opportunity to learn from and alongside classmates from a wide variety of industries and functions. While other MBA programs tend to be more dominant in 1 or 2 industries, our program really delivers on providing diversity of thought. When we assign your study groups throughout the program, we use what we call the mini board model. We ensure that you are paired with individuals who do not come from your industry and function, creating a unique learning experience that provides you exposure to new ways of problem solving and opportunities to collaborate cross-functionally. Second, we believe in giving you the ability to customize your experience by choosing from over 30 executive MBA electives. We offer a variety of specializations if you do choose to focus your electives in a certain area. We also have 9 academic centers of excellence that each focus on different areas of business, and they offer dozens of conferences and workshops for you to participate in and continue to grow your expertise in the areas that meet your goals. Third, entrepreneurship has become a big area of interest for many MBA students, and some EMBA programs offer an elective or 2 in this area. At UCLA Anderson, we have developed a comprehensive curriculum for those interested in gaining skills and knowledge in this area. We offer a suite of electives, plus you can choose to focus your master's thesis in entrepreneurship through our business creation offering or entrepreneurship through acquisition. About 45% of our students choose this unique option because they feel the learning outcomes are applicable in many different aspects of business. In addition, our UCLA Anderson Venture Accelerator offers robust programming to support those students who are serious about launching and raising capital for their business ideas. Fourth, UCLA is one of the most globally recognized universities, and we continually rank high as a public university and as an EMBA program. Our fifth key differentiator is our leadership curriculum. This is an integral component to the transformative growth you experience as a student. There are 3 core academic courses that focus in this area. They are Foundations of Inclusive Leadership, Foundations of Ethical Decision-Making, and Transformative Leadership. In addition to the core classes, you also have the option to complete a specialization and pursue electives with a leadership theme, such as management communications and negotiations. You will also be exposed to a variety of top executives as part of the EMBA Leadership Speaker Series, giving you an intimate environment to hear their insights and participate in meaningful conversations. Finally, we at UCLA Anderson believe that self-reflection and having the opportunity to put into practice what you're learning is an extremely important component in truly experiencing growth. Therefore, we offer 20 hours of one-on-one executive coaching with an external coach that UCLA will pair you with to meet with once a month. Additionally, we offer interactive workshops and sessions to improve your ability to lead and succeed in a team environment. I'm now going to introduce you to my colleague who will share more about the Executive MBA class profile and curriculum.
Hi, I'm Christina Morentes, Director of Admissions for the EMBA programs. Now I'd like to review more specific details about the cohort and classmates to give you a sense of the class makeup, beginning with sharing our typical class profile. Our EMBA students come from various industries and functional roles, bringing diverse expertise into every class. As a student, you will not only benefit from the curriculum, but also from each other's unique perspectives. Through sharing insights and experiences, you'll discover new opportunities and gain a broader understanding of different business verticals. Where else can you be in a room with such highly motivated individuals and thought leaders that bring such a unique experience in their personal and their professional backgrounds? In the EMBA program, we typically have a cohort of about 140 to 150 students. We consider it a cohort because no matter which schedule you choose, you start and end the program together. However, for any given class, your class size will be between 50 to 70 students. The average age is about 39, and the age range is 30 to 60 plus years. When it comes to work experience, we're looking for a minimum of 8 years of work experience and a minimum of 5 years of management experience, with the average years of work experience being about 15 years and the average years of management experience being about 10 years. It's worth mentioning that we have a broad definition of management because across different industries, we see management of people, budgets, projects, all of which we consider management experience. You will notice that about half of the students travel in from outside of the LA area. This is in part due to the flexible schedule that we offer and really due to the reputation of having students come from so many industries and functions, as well as our unique culture. This profile here may change every year, but in our admissions evaluations, we are looking for candidates who are excited to embrace this diversity of thought and bring their own perspectives and professional strengths to the conversation. To get a feel for the classroom experience, we invite you to come to campus for a class visit. As you saw in the class profile, we have over 20 functions and over 30 industries represented in each cohort. During your core courses, we put you into study groups of 5 students using the mini board model. Each group is configured to represent a diverse array of professional experiences and business backgrounds, resembling a board of directors, so that each member benefits from complementary areas of expertise. You'll be in a total of 3 study groups during your core courses. The first 2 groups are assigned to you by the EMBA staff to ensure that we use this mini board model. The third and final study group is formed by you, the student, to complete your capstone thesis project with your classmates. And we really encourage you to use the same mini board model when forming these groups. Now, when it comes to taking your electives, that's completely separate and outside from these groups. You'll be exposed to many more teams while taking electives. Additionally, in the classroom, you'll learn from accomplished faculty who have trained at the most rigorous and prestigious universities around the world. Our core courses are typically taught by research faculty, and our electives are taught by adjunct professors, each of which have deep expertise in specific fields. Our professors at Anderson don't just lecture. They're invested in the students' learning experience and serve important roles beyond just an instructor, but as collaborators, coaches, mentors, supporters, and overall someone who really wants to see you succeed in and outside of the classroom. Our faculty go as far as to host global immersions and also serve as advisors for students during their capstone thesis. Faculty are even accessible to students to discuss specific challenges they may be facing at work, if it's relevant to what they're learning in class. Our faculty teach across all of our MBA programs at Anderson, which maintains consistency across the programs. Though the faculty have told us that they really enjoyed teaching the EMBA students because they also learn so much from the EMBA students. Faculty are truly invested in the students and the direction of the school. Now we'll go over information about the EMBA curriculum. It's important to note that all MBA students at UCLA Anderson must complete the same core MBA courses to receive an MBA degree from UCLA. Here we share the EMBA curriculum structure. Core courses are in blue, and sample electives are in orange, and possible specializations you can attain are in yellow. Core courses are your required classes. They provide a comprehensive foundation in business. A unique aspect of the UCLA EMBA is the number of electives offered. These electives offered provide a great deal of freedom to customize your MBA experience. These classes will enhance your leadership skills or deepen your knowledge in a specific functional area. The classes listed here are some of the more popular options, but are not a comprehensive list. EMBA students can take electives beginning in their second quarter. Students typically take their electives on Sundays, once a month during a class weekend, and over the summer. You may choose to focus your electives on a specific area and earn one or more of our specializations listed here in yellow. Or you may choose to cherry pick the classes that are most beneficial to your unique career path. There are additional electives offered to obtain the specializations noted at the bottom, but electives to obtain those specializations are typically offered during weeknights with our FEMBA students. EMBA students can take an unlimited amount of electives at no additional costs. Most students take 6 or more electives, even though only 4 to 5 are required. At UCLA Anderson, we support lifelong learning, so alumni come back to audit elective courses as well. The capstone thesis is the opportunity to bring together all of the business fundamentals you have learned during your MBA into one project, working in groups of 5 people that you put together to deliver an investment quality business plan. Something unique about Anderson is that we have 3 options you can choose from for your capstone thesis. With all of these options, you'll develop and execute hours of comprehensive research and work closely with an advisor every step of the way, culminating with a formal presentation at the end of the 6-month period. The first option is the Strategic Management Research Project, SMR, which is a real-world consulting experience with a leading company or nonprofit to innovate or improve a specific area of business. There's a wide variety of industries and types of challenges students may be asked to solve, from launching a new product to entering a new market to human capital improvements. You'll work closely with your client companies and present your key insights and recommendations to them. The second and third capstone options are both very entrepreneurial in nature. Starting with the Business Creation Program, or BCP. BCP program allows students to go through the exercise of developing their own company from inception to launch. This may be an idea of your own, or it could be an idea of one of your classmates. Either way, you're flexing those entrepreneurial muscles. And for that reason, this has become a very popular option for students that work even in Fortune 500 companies who find these skills very beneficial to them, even in their corporate environment. The third and final option is Entrepreneurship Through Acquisition, or ETA. The ETA path allows students to research a specific target industry, then identify potential candidate companies to acquire and operate. UCLA Anderson understands the value and importance of MBA students having a global perspective. When we asked top CEOs what the most important skill they feel leaders need in today's world is, they almost all say an understanding in global business. Some ways that we ensure our EMBA students leave with a global perspective is through a required international business residential trip, which is a week-long trip abroad with your EMBA classmates and a professor. This trip is a blend of academics, company visits, and meeting with alumni in the country. Students have the option to choose from several countries from around the world, and students typically choose a destination based on the topic of relevance and theme of the trip, such as economic drivers and industries of the country. If one global trip isn't enough for you, there are additional opportunities to learn globally and expand your network through week-long electives, such as the Global Immersion electives taken with all Anderson MBA students, which are offered each quarter, an international exchange with top business school partners around the world, and finally, the Asia Perspective opportunity allowing EMBA students to join the UCLA NUS EMBA program for 2 courses in India. Moreover, there are on-campus domestic opportunities to explore international business through electives and conferences hosted by our UCLA Anderson Academic Center, the Center for Global Management.
Hi, I'm Debbie Quigley, Associate Director of Admissions. As you begin your EMBA journey at Anderson, you'll be asked to better define your career goals and how you want to leverage your MBA. The 3 paths students typically take are enhancers. These are people looking to move up in their current industry and function, while the switchers are students who are considering a shift from their current industry and/or function to a different role, and the entrepreneurs. Those students are looking to use their MBA to launch or acquire a business. Finally, as mentioned earlier, we know that everyone is an explorer. Regardless of how you may currently categorize yourself, you're going to explore your options as a student in the program. These pathways are intended to be a starting point and may change over time here at Anderson. What happens once you've mapped out your path? We at Anderson will support you in achieving your career goals in a number of ways. First and most importantly, the Career Strategy and Development Team, including 3 executive career coaches with extensive cross-industry and cross-functional experience, are available to you for one-on-one personalized advising and support while you are a student. The team focuses on skill development. For example, honing your networking skills, crafting a personal brand, improving job search techniques, and interviewing and negotiating impactfully, just to name a few. This training and support will serve to increase your overall confidence as you move forward in your career. As part of this skill development, you'll also be encouraged to attend a variety of workshops offered throughout the 22-month program. The CSD team also supports our EMBA students by hosting ongoing panels of industry experts who share their insights in their respective fields. It's very important to acknowledge that each student has a unique career path and self-defined goals. We highly recommend students engage with the CSD team as soon as the program begins to receive customized support according to your individual needs. What does the skill development and ongoing support mean for our EMBA students post-graduation? In a recent survey of our alumni, we asked for specific feedback on career outcomes. 88% said that the program met or exceeded their career goal expectations. 45% of respondents changed jobs. This could be within or outside of their previous company. 29% switched either function, industry, or both. It's worth mentioning these alumni had to be dedicated and focused on their career planning early in the program to have the time to be effective in making a pivot. Finally, 15% launched businesses, 40% of those individuals pursuing that course full-time. Many of these business ideas were developed through the BCP Capstone Project. I would encourage you to watch some of our YouTube playlist webinars featuring alumni to hear more about these resources and how they impacted their career outcomes over time. Now I'd like to share more with you about the value of the Executive MBA program at Anderson as it relates to our rankings. These are especially important to me as a double Bruin, completing my undergraduate degrees in economics and my MBA with an emphasis in marketing from Anderson. The strength and global awareness of our brand has and continues to be one of our key differentiators year after year. You can see the power of the brand in these current industry rankings, and I'm happy to share them with you today. But my recommendation would be to never choose a school solely based on these indicators. There are many factors that go into these numbers, and those may not always be what's most important for you and your decision process. With that being said, we're proud to be ranked alongside the other top business schools in the US and worldwide. With that comes brand recognition. Where do you see yourself? We've been ranked the #1 public university in the US by US News and World Report for 7 years in a row now. We're the #4 US EMBA program, as noted by Financial Times, #6 by Poets and Quants, and in the top 10 by US News and World Report. Beyond the Anderson brand and program curriculum that we've discussed, as a student, the resources and support at Anderson are immeasurable. We have 9 distinct academic centers, including global management, media, entertainment and sports, technology, finance, and entrepreneurship, just to name a few. These centers bring together Anderson thought leaders with experts in a variety of sectors and enterprises. Together, our efforts create positive impacts on business and management while giving our students fresh learning opportunities. As a student at Anderson, it's very common that you'll find numerous ways to network and learn alongside others from the full-time MBA program, fully employed MBA, and the UCLA and US Executive MBA program as well. After graduation, we are also committed to supporting your career journey ongoing. Some unique benefits you'll enjoy include lifelong learning, which allows our alumni to audit select electives each quarter. Access to alumni career services with benefits such as ongoing events and webinars, career coaching, and job postings. And of course, you'll be joining the 43,000 plus Anderson alumni worldwide with alumni chapters that afford you a deep connection to the community wherever your journey may take you. I've personally experienced the benefit of being an Anderson alum throughout my career, having worked alongside my classmates post-graduation and now tapping into their breadth of experience as a connector of sorts to our current and prospective executive MBA students. Each year we host an alumni weekend and a calendar of events asking key Anderson alumni, like the ones featured here, to join us for important discussions and to share their insights and experiences as skilled and informed leaders. Finally, let's address program costs. If you've been doing your research on executive MBA programs and the costs associated, you know that it's an expense that requires careful planning. Upon graduation, the students we work with each year tell us, this is an investment in myself and my future. I can attest to that as an alum of Anderson. Personally, I can say the investment in myself has had a lifelong impact, created opportunities for me that I would never have foreseen, and has afforded me deep and lasting relationships that have been a true inspiration and joy in my life. Life-changing, transformational, and priceless are some of the words used to describe the 22-month experience, and I would echo those as well. The costs are outlined here for you to review. It's worth noting, Anderson has one of the lowest price points of the top-ranked executive MBA programs today. Importantly, the EMBA program at Anderson has a flat fee, inclusive of a majority of all program costs. It includes things like books, lodging, a 1-week international business residential, food, 20 hours of executive coaching, and no additional charges for electives beyond the requirement. There are a variety of ways that students fund the program. We invite you to view our webinar dedicated to how to finance your MBA, which reviews resources such as financial aid, additional sponsorship strategies, and tax benefits. You'll find the link to the webinar in the YouTube description.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Esguerra. As admissions manager, I'm often asked what the admissions committee is looking for and what is needed to submit the strongest application. Our executive MBA program looks for leaders. We know everyone has a unique story and we review each applicant holistically. First and foremost, we value students who bring expertise in a specific industry or functional area, demonstrate a career journey with continuous growth and increased responsibility, and we are especially focused on understanding more about your leadership and management accomplishments. The UCLA Anderson student culture of sharing success, thinking fearlessly, and driving change are our core values. Therefore, we look for individuals who possess a collaborative spirit, who think innovatively, and will share their experience with the class, while also being curious listeners in return. Additionally, we review your academic readiness to handle the program's rigor as part of the evaluation process. Use the application fields to share more about your academic history and career experience that may help show your quantitative readiness. In the next slide, I will dive deeper into the various opportunities you have to demonstrate your academic readiness. Lastly, we want to learn why you are pursuing an MBA at UCLA Anderson and to ensure that your goals and motivations align with what our program can deliver. The UCLA EMBA application opens August 1st, and we have a rolling admissions process for fall entry of the next year. While we offer decisions on a rolling basis, the application consists of 3 rounds with the following application deadlines and decision releases. If you're still in the process of figuring out if an MBA at Anderson is right for you, we encourage you to sign up for our various events with admissions staff and students and alumni ambassadors. These events are offered year-round and provide you with the ability to get feedback on your candidacy, ask questions about the program, and meet current students, as well as other prospective students. Our mission is to support you through the application process and to make it seamless and transparent to complete. A complete application for the Executive MBA program consists of 4 key elements: official academic documents, your employment history and resume, 2 essays, and 2 recommenders. The application fee is $200. U.S. military reservists and veterans, as well as UCLA staff, are eligible for a fee waiver. Upload a copy of your documents to your application portal for consideration. Once you submit the application, request your official documents to be sent to us directly, electronically via email, or by physical mail from any degree-granting institutions. You'll complete 2 essays to help us get to know you better. Essays are the primary means for you to share your leadership experience and career goals. The best personal statements are introspective, genuine, and succinct in directly answering the questions and responding to the topics. Identifying 2 references and providing their contact information is required to submit your application. We will send them a short online form to complete, which will ask them to evaluate your strengths and areas of growth, plus rate you across a variety of metrics. We recommend that you ask a current or former supervisor who are best equipped to provide examples on your performance and impact on the organization. Recommendations can come in after submitting your application. We absolutely value all our students' experiences and simply want to make sure that each student is prepared as possible for the program. The minimum undergraduate GPA is 3.0. However, when it comes to measuring academics, the admissions committee evaluates your candidacy holistically. The GMAT, GRE, EA exams are optional. If you are taking the exam for another school and want the score considered, please note that no minimum test score is required, since the admissions committee has the flexibility to consider all scores in the context of your overall academic preparation and management potential. In lieu of the entrance exam, UCLA Anderson has invested in developing our own MBA Math Readiness Program. All incoming students have access to this resource, and the cost of this course is covered by UCLA Anderson. Depending on your level of math and quantitative coursework and/or your professional experience, you may be asked to complete the online self-paced math course before the program starts in the fall. This will be communicated to you upon admission to the program. If you have concerns about your GPA or quantitative background, or just want transparent feedback on your candidacy, then we highly encourage you to set up a one-on-one appointment with the admissions team to discuss your options for demonstrating more recent academic success. Lastly, many of our applicants who are educated in countries where English is not the primary spoken language of daily life are required to take the TOEFL or IELTS exam, regardless of the language used at their school. This includes applicants with degrees from multilingual countries. If you have a conferred degree in the United States, then you will be precluded from taking the exam. You can find more information and details on our requirements and deadlines website, and we look forward to working with you and getting to know you through the application process.
On behalf of the entire EMBA admissions team, thank you for your time in viewing our on-demand webinar. We hope it was helpful as you begin the process of investing in yourself and your future. We welcome you to contact us with any questions you may have. We want to ensure a smooth transition towards your educational goals.